Of course, for the Lions and the Bears rivalry, this is a special kind of rivalry, as it is the War Week rivalry. The War Week, the one time a year, will return Judah Tribe into our personal punching bags. But this War Week is a special one, because this is a 2-for-1. Because not only is this a War Week, this is also a Tank Bowl. So, for our Tank Bowl participants, let's take a look at them. The Detroit Lions, a franchise that has been struggling for over 60 years. The Chicago Bears. Everything the Bears touch dies. Head coaches, promising defensive players, quarterbacks, everything dies here. Of course, for this shit show of a game, the point spread has Chicago favored in this game by 3 points. Chicago leads the all-time series 104-75-5. Of course, entering this game, Detroit has the 5th overall pick entering this game, while the Bears, they stay inside the top 10 with the 9th overall pick. So, 2 teams that are in the top 10 in the draft order. Of course, this year, Detroit is 0-3 on the road this year. They haven't won a road game under Dan Campbell, while Chicago is 500 at home at 2-2. Of course, for the Bears on offense, their quarterback is, of course, their second-year sophomore, Justin Rusty Fields, who's probably still going to suck in this league. Then you got, and even if he is good, it doesn't excuse the Bears taking Mitch Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes. At running back, you have the duo of David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert. The wide receivers, they brought in a new acquisition to help out Fields, bringing in Chase Claypool. They also got other names in there like Darnell Mooney, Byron Pringle, Velus Jones, and the other St. Brown brother, Equanimus. But he is nowhere near the level of Amon-Ra. And of course, at tight ends, you have the duo of Cole Kmet and Ryan Griffin. The defense on the line, they will be without Robert Quinn, as Robert Quinn was told to head to Philadelphia and never return, which is a big blow to their pass rushing game. But they do got some solid defensive linemen in there, with Travis Gibson, Justin Jones, Angelo Blackson to anchor that D-line. The linebacking core is now officially shot to shit, as the Roquan Smith saga has finally ended, with Roquan Smith being sent to Baltimore for draft picks. To be honest, he wasn't even going to be back in Chicago, so it was best to get rid of him now and get something back for him in return. And let's be real, there was no way Chicago was ever going to trade Roquan Smith to a division rival. That would have been kind of mind-boggling stupid. But they do have a couple other linebackers on the core, but the core still got shot to shit, as Matt Adams is still on the IR with a calf injury. But he is eligible to return to come off the IR this week, so we'll have to pay attention to the injury report, if he is cleared or if he stays on there longer. But the other linebacker they still have in this core is Nicholas Morrow. Then the secondary is anchored by names like Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, Eddie Jackson, and the rookie Jaquan Brisker. They also are and there is questions about Kendall Vildor, as he is questionable for this game with an ankle injury. We'll see if he plays. Of course, the head coach for this shit show of a squad is a rookie head coach in Matt Eberflus. And the offensive coordinator is Luke Getsy, and the defensive coordinator Alan Williams. This year, this Bears offense has been utter dog crap, as it is ranked the 23rd offense in the league. They are 32nd in the passing game, dead last, so they're the worst passing offense in the league. But oddly enough, the weirdest part in this whole fucking thing, the Bears have the number 1 offense in the rushing game. So they're the number 1 team running the ball. So yeah, this defense sucks ass at passing the ball, but they can run the ball no problem. Figure that one out. Meanwhile, on the defense is about subpar, ranked 18th currently. That ranking will probably go lower without the likes of Robert Quinn and Roquan Smith anchoring that defense, as their defense is currently a top 10 unit against the pass, in 10th, but their defense sucks ass against the run, as they are the third worst team against the run, ranked 30th against the run. Oof. So this defense has issues stopping the run, but they can stop the pass because mainly the secondary. And get the pass rushing until getting rid of Roquan Smith and Robert Quinn. So really for this game, the keys to win this game, obviously, is very simple. Win the game, just gotta feed Swift the ball, and then just get pressures to that rusty Fields, and just show everyone why he is gonna be a bust. And why every time the Bears get a good QB, nothing happens. Like, let's be real, the Bears haven't had a good QB since Hitler was still alive. That's how far back you have to find a Bears QB that was worth a damn. But this is going to be a pretty tough game. Like, it's always a tough rivalry game between Detroit and Chicago. But you got to feed Swift the ball. And then you just got to do what the defense, just do what you did against Green Bay last week and just try and shut Fields down. Find a way to stop Fields' legs and find a way to stop that run game. And just get some pressure to Justin Fields. Especially, just do what you did last week, and we should be able to get this win. Like, it's not going to be an easy game. Chicago's always going to play it tough, but I feel like the Lions find a way to eke this one out. I think the Lions got some positive momentum going, and I feel like they're finally getting it on the right track after getting that win against Green Bay to snap the streak. So I feel like now this is where the Lions could run the table and maybe get a couple more wins this year and get a couple wins. Since Detroit is now within striking distance of possibly going up to second in the division with the win against Chicago. And maybe now we can finally stuff the Chicago Bears back in the fucking basement where they belong. Where them bitches belong. Rightfully so. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. In the end, I feel like it's gonna be a low-scoring game. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game. And I feel like the Lions eke this one out. I'm going to say the Lions win by a score of 20-18. I think it's going to be a close 2-point win. It's going to be a very close, low-scoring game. But I feel like the Lions find a way to pull this one out, and I got them winning by only 2 points. But yeah, just going to be a very close game. And this week, I'm about to show everyone the real issues behind the Lions. Because once again, everybody still doesn't know a goddamn thing. And because this week I'm also, not only did I did the War Week disc against the Bears, I'm also going to do a couple vids on Detroit sports teams this week too. A little trash talking vids too. Because I think it's time we show Judah Tribe how you trash talk Detroit sports teams properly. Because the one thing this fan base has failed at doing, and why Judah tries to be able to keep his rate of bullshit up for so long, is very simple. None of you's ever beat a Judah at his own game. And plus, Judah kept his reign up for this long because he never had to deal with me in my prime. Now he has to. So yeah, I think it's time Judah Tribe gets taught something and Judah Tribe learns his fucking place in the pecking order in the NFC North. But yeah, let's go get this win against the toilet. And I think it's time we show Judah Tribe that he ain't shit. And that Detroit fans can trash talk Detroit teams better than Judah ever could. Judah couldn't even hold most of our fucking jock straps if he fucking tried. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. I'm out. See you later. And fuck the Bears. Welcome to War Week, bitch.